In this video, I'm going to guide you through the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise. You do not need any supplies for this exercise, and you can do it just about anywhere. Grounding exercises can be used for a variety of reasons, but for our purposes, grounding exercises are often used when a person is feeling dissociated and wants to become more grounded or less dissociated. That is, the person wants to feel more present where they are. Before we start, observe how dissociated you are. Use a 0 to 10 scale, or you can use a 0 to 100 scale, with 0 being no dissociation at all, and 10 or 100 being completely dissociated. If you're a 10 or a 100, you probably aren't watching this video. It could be you have a couple of symptoms and you might want to rate each symptom. For example, maybe you're a 7 out of 10 on fogginess and an 8 out of 10 on feeling like you have very little energy. At the end, I'll want you to check again and see if your symptoms have lessened at all. So make a note on your phone in case you can't remember later. I will pause for about 10 seconds after each instruction, but you will probably want to pause the video until you're ready for the next instruction. Okay, are you ready? Look around the space you are in. Notice 5 things that you can see. If you can, name them out loud. If you want, you can even make it more specific and notice 5 blue things or 5 small things that you can see. Next, notice 4 things that you can touch. Go ahead and touch them now and notice how they feel. Are they rough or smooth? Are they warm or cool to the touch? If you pick them up, are they heavy or light? You might notice your feet on the floor or the seat and back of your chair up against you. You might notice a tag in your shirt that sometimes irritates you. Now, listen for 3 things that you can hear. You might hear traffic driving by, birds singing, or the hum of the refrigerator. Remember those things you were touching? If you tap them, can you hear a noise? Now, notice or find 2 things that you can smell. It's okay to cheat and grab something from the kitchen, like a banana, that you can smell. Or you may have a hand soap or a scented lotion. And finally, notice 1 thing that you can taste. It could be the way your mouth tastes right now, or it could be the taste of a piece of gum you pop into your mouth, the taste of your iced tea, or the taste of your lip balm. If you went to the kitchen to find foods to smell, like that banana, you can take a bite out of those items. Now, check yourself to see how dissociated you are. Is it less than when you started this exercise? You can repeat this exercise if you see improvement but are still more dissociated than you'd like. Don't expect that your dissociation will completely clear up. You're looking for improvement, for a decrease in your symptoms. If you want to get more mileage from this exercise, talk to yourself as you're doing each part. When you notice what you see, name them, and then describe each in a great detail. For instance, if I was looking at the wall in my living room, I could describe the print hanging on my wall. It's in a silver frame, and it appears to be a scene set in the late 1800s in Paris. People are walking on a boulevard or sitting at outdoor cafes. It looks like it's dusk, and the streetlights are on. Looking to my side, I see my dog curled up next to me, sleeping peacefully. I can pet her and feel her soft fur and her warm body. When it comes to the sounds you hear, are they pleasant sounds? Or perhaps you hear the neighbor's dog barking again. Perhaps you hear a leaf blower and don't like the sound of it. Or maybe you turn on some music you like and you can describe how you feel as you listen, or what about the music you like. There's no magic to the 5 things you see and 4 things you can touch, and so forth. If you're doing this exercise somewhere where you don't see this and you can't remember whether it's 5 things you see or 5 things you touch, don't sweat it. Just look for the things and notice them. That's the important part.